Good morning, I am Kevin Price. Delighted to be with you. Going to spend some time talking to you about you and your business. Going to jump straight into today's busy program with my friend Robert Jackson. He's with a company called Sitters, Etc., and it's exactly like it sounds, SITTERS, and delighted to have him on. He's a regular contributor here on The Price of Business. He's got a great guest lined up for us. We're going to be talking about entrepreneurship and individuals pursuing their personal business dreams here on today's program. But before I introduce his guest, Bob, tell us about Sitters, Etc., and welcome as always.
Well, thanks for having me back on, and greetings, everyone. You know, Sitters, Etc. has been, of course, celebrating our 12th year anniversary right now, and we have over 300 caregivers supplying activities of daily living to help people stay in their home for as long as possible. It's about dignity. It's about enjoying life to its fullest, even when you're unable to do certain things for yourself. And I'll tell you what's great, Kevin, is right now we're in the process of awarding our first territory in Texas. It'll be Dallas-Fort Worth, and we've got 2 candidates in Houston. So we're finally able to, thanks to your show and other aspects, we're able to start doing some awards right out there.
Oh, I love that. I love that. I look forward to seeing it grow because I think your business is so important. And any entrepreneur looking at where the future is, it's at Sitters, Etc. As simple as that.
Appreciate it very much, and I'm glad to have AJ on with us because the Entrepreneur Source has been a big part of our growth in our first year and a half, and he's just referred us a candidate recently in Florida.
Fantastic. Welcome to the show, AJ. Tell us a little bit about you and what you do for the economy.
Well, thank you all for having me on. And, what we do is help people that are interested in going on it alone. In other words, entrepreneurship, business ownership, and Sitters, Etc. is one of those models that we present to our potential clients as a model, as an opportunity for them to get on their own and become business owners.
Yeah, very good. And so you're involved in the business broker business?
Yes, I am. I'm actually a franchisee myself as an Entrepreneur Source and business coach. So I can actually speak to them directly as far as the whole process of validation with the different models that we have, because I am a franchisee. I purchased my license to do what I do as a business coach. You
drink your own Kool-Aid. Very good. Bob?
AJ, when you're working with candidates, obviously you show them different concepts from different, programs. How do you help them narrow that down, and about how long does it take to get them to narrow it down to 1 or 2?
Well, it's actually client-specific. We put them through a whole process. I call it a sort of a holistic approach to business. I look at where they've been, what kind of background they have, what are their intentions. I want to know about their families, because most of the time, as you would know, as an entrepreneur, our families are part of our business. So I want to know where are there eventually families are going to fit in, spouses and the like. To continue to narrow down, I want to know about the individual. To include also, obviously, the level of financing that they're going to have eventually. All those tools, all that thing, I create a personality profile on them, and then start narrowing down those choices to not more than 3 in the different industries. As you know, we do have 85 industries represented in the U.S., so it's a lot. So I want to make sure, my job is to make sure that we narrow down to about 2 to 3 options.
Yeah, very interesting, very interesting. What are you seeing as far as people expressing an interest in types of businesses out there? I would assume ones that are recognizing the demographic realities of this country, the aging of America. I can't help but believe that that's part of what people are asking about. But kind of give us an overview of that.
Absolutely. Well, it boils down to where we are with the different medical programs and the care that is coming out with the new law. People are looking. People are interested in how is this going to impact their lives, especially the aging population. So when we see something like Sitters, Etc., and their model and how really is impacting the future, and especially the elderly community, it is an excellent decision. It's an excellent model for the ones that really want to take care of the elderly population in this country. And it is something that you can really involve your family and working from home. So that executive level, that person that has been in this industry, that has been able to create different relationships across the board, will be a great suitor for this kind of business.
Very good. Bob?
Hey, AJ, obviously some people have the liquidity to begin a new franchise. Others have to be coached on different ways to finance it. What are some of the ways you help them fund their business?
Yes, well, we look at everything, as I mentioned before. We look at their liquidity. We look at their potential. Where are you? Where have you been? What type of assets do you have that could be leveraged in order for you to go into a business model? We work with several industries, models themselves, businesses that specialize in entrepreneur financing, on self-employment, and franchise financing, still within the banking business or industry, but really cater to this type of entrepreneur, to this type of business. So SBA also has some programs that we really work with the entire person, with the entire asset, because sometimes they wonder, I don't have any money. Then we come to find out that, yeah, you do, because in the way of assets that you have, that has some sort of equity that then can be leveraged in a position for you to acquire your business.
Hey, I got to wrap it up. AJ Velazquez, he's with the Entrepreneur Source. By the way, the best websites for people to get more information from you, AJ?
Beautiful. It is simple, www.theentrepreneursource.com/A Velazquez to get more information and get you on the road to business ownership.
All right. Bob Jackson, you can find him at Sitters Etc., sittersetcetera.com. Thanks to both of you, gentlemen. Great segment today.
Thank you.
When we come back, much more for you. I do want to remind you, best content here, it shows up over there at usdailyreview.com. Don't forget to like us on Facebook, follow us on Twitter. More after this.